and welcome to GCTV. I'm Jake Dew, and in studio with me today is Scott Sanders from the Southern Experience Band. Scott, how you doing?
Well, great, man. Thanks for having me.
Good, good. How'd you enjoy the drive in?
That was awesome, man. Beautiful day here. It's just my time of year. It'd stay like this year round. I would be happy.
I hear you. Yeah, no, me too. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the Southern Experience Band.
I'm 23 years old. I've played piano for almost 20 years now, since I was going on 4. The other members of the band, JT Fitch on lead guitar, Nikeo Wallace on drums, and Ron Humphreys on bass. And we all sing, so I can't say who's the one singer of the band. I guess you could say I'm the lead singer, and the rest of the guys are backup vocals. But we've been a group for about 7 years now.
Wow.
And the past 2 or 3 years have really taken off. Since 2013, we had the opportunity to go out to Los Angeles through the Charlotte Music Awards.
Okay.
And ever since then, man, our schedules have stayed full. We've had the opportunity to go to Alabama, Georgia, Virginia. This summer we're going back to about all those places, down to Columbia. Got to go record out in Nashville a few times in the past couple of years. So
so it sounds like you all are doing a lot of big things right now.
We're staying busy for sure.
Tell me about the beginning of the band. Were there any rough patches?
Well, besides your natural growing pains from a band, obviously, besides like when we were in high school, we used to have to kind of sneak out of school to go to the recording studio to make our first EP. So that was kind of a story we always like to tell. We would always kind of ditch class to go out to that. We were like 16, 17 at the time.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yes, I mean, me and the guitar player JT, him and I, we started the band when we were 16, long-haired wannabe rock stars, and I guess just never grew out of it and decided to make that our career choice.
Nice. Well, hey, it seems like you guys are doing great. Like you said, you have a full schedule this summer.
Yes, for sure. We are booked up. I think as of right now, we have maybe one free weekend from now to the end of August.
Woo, no time for vacation or nothing?
Yeah, well, we are playing at Garden City Beach into
okay.
June, so I guess you consider that a little vacation, a little beach time. So yeah.
Nice. All right. So, how is it like growing with this group of people?
Oh man, it's like a family for sure. We bicker and argue all the time, but if anybody else argues with them, they got to answer to us too, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's really like a family oriented deal. We see each other 4 or 5 days a week, every week, because if we're not playing, we rehearse 3 nights a week.
Wow.
So yeah, it's spending a lot of time together for sure. So
awesome. All right. So tell me about a time when you and the band went on a gig and things didn't work out exactly how they were supposed to.
Oh man, that's a good one. Not too long ago, we went to Alabama and played for Delta Chi, and went to this big $1 million frat house,
nice.
and everything.
Okay.
Got our whole setup, everything set up. Well, it turns out there was something wrong with the power source we were doing, and so about 3 songs into our set, just all the power just quit. Like everything quit working, and that happened like 4 times through that night. We made it through it. So yeah, there was a couple rough patches here and there, but yeah,
you made it through though.
We made it through. Yeah, we have. So that's probably one of the biggest ones for sure. We got to a gig one time. I think it was in Columbia, South Carolina. We went, and I'm the keyboard player as well as rhythm guitar player in the band, and I had forgot my keyboards. So I was like, "Oops, how's this going to work?"
Yeah.
So I was officially the rhythm guitar player that night.
Yeah,
so,
you can't play keys with no keyboard.
Yes, I mean, yeah. There's always little mess ups here and there. It got to where we had to make a checklist to make sure we have everything we need before we go. Because
keep it organized.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Other than those couple of mishaps, you guys have performed a lot with nothing wrong, smooth sailing.
Yeah, for the most part, as long as like you say, as long as everybody's organized and on time, everything goes smooth. We run it like a business almost. So it's one of those things. If everybody does their homework, then everything goes smooth.
Yeah, good. Well, tell us a little bit about your sound. What kind of music can we expect from the Southern Experience Band?
Well, when I explain what we do, I try to say we're a mix of Southern rock, country rock. We have so many different musical influences. If you can't tell from this accent coming from me, I like the country stuff pretty much.
I hear you.
I'm an old country boy at heart. JT, our guitar player, he's big into the rock and roll. He's a Zach Wild follower. He's huge into the metal scene. Nikeo, our drummer, he's a big jazz head. He's big on the jazz music. He's played in several jazz bands before us, and actually, when we first got Nikeo on board with us back in 2013, he was still playing in several different jazz bands while he was playing with us. And Ron, our bass player, he's a big prog rock guy. He's Yes and Genesis and all that kind of stuff. So, we're just a big melting pot of different musical backgrounds. So
great.
So I think that kind of gives us our unique sound. So it's just so many different influences coming together as one.
Yeah. All right. Well, where do you and the band plan on going in the next 5 years, 10 years?
5 years, 10 years, I would still like to be touring, doing even bigger shows,
Cool.
even nationally. We're regional right now. We've done up and down the East Coast, and I guess our next step would be to tour on the national level, which we have some, but not on a regular basis. Yeah. So I guess that would be our next step, is to start touring nationally.
Right. Yeah. So the goals are to keep growing, keep doing better.
Always make the show you put on better than the one before.
Great. That's
and
great.
I feel that improves us individually as well as a band too. So.
Okay. Well, where would someone like me go to get some of your music?
You could go to southernexperienceband.com, which gives you the link to our Facebook, our iTunes, our Twitter, Instagram, all that cool social media stuff. So southernexperienceband.com, Southern Experience on Facebook and Twitter are our three most our best ways of communication through social media.
All right, yeah. Well, tell us a little bit, if we were to go and get your music, what are some of your favorite songs that you all have done?
Some of my favorite ones. Actually, off of our very first EP we did, Fine by Me, which is a song we're performing here today,
all right.
is probably one of my favorite ones. It was one of the first songs I ever wrote with a friend of mine, so it's just one of those that's kind of got a special place in my heart. And probably my next favorite would be our newest song, which is actually the other song we're doing here today, written by a good friend of ours out in Nashville, Doak Turner. It's called Young and Foolish, which is actually one of the free songs you can go listen to right now on our website if you go to southernexperienceband.com. So you can just click the link, and that's one of our freebies. And that's not why it's my favorite, but it's still a pretty kicking song.
Well, free music is always awesome. All right, Scott. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely.
We enjoyed it, definitely. All right, everyone. Now we get to experience the Southern Experience Band. Here they are with Fine by Me and Young and Foolish.
Here we go. Well, I'm just a simple southern kind of guy, right here from the small town in North Carolina. Couple dollars in my pocket, 6 string around my neck, and that's fine by me. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. No matter what they say, that's fine by me. You can have your own ways. I don't got to have much. Satisfy my needs. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Well, I'm not big on souped-up cars. I'm dressing in fancy clothes. This my old Chevy pickup truck. It's forever.
'Cause I'm just a simple southern kind of guy, right here from this small town in North Carolina. Couple dollars in my pocket, 6 string around my neck, and that's fine by me. That's fine by me. It's fine by me. Here we go now. That's fine by me. No matter what they say, that's fine by me. You can have your own ways. I don't have to have much. Satisfy my needs. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. The 4th of July, the fireworks were over, and that girl sure lit up my sky. She asked about forever, I said forever starts tonight. When we came down off that mountain, it never felt that right. But she was young and I was foolish, she was glass and I was stone. I shattered her in ways only girls can know. I still see her in my dreams, tears streaming down her face, begging me for one last kiss. She was young and I was foolish. It all comes flashing back at me, one blanket and 2 pills. I pray that she's okay, that she's forgiven me. I pray to God my daughter spare that poor girl's misery. She was young and I was foolish, she was glass and I was stone. I shattered her in ways only girls can know. I still see her in my dreams, tears streaming down her face, begging me for one last kiss. She was young and I was foolish. Well, I don't mean to preach, I'm not telling you what to do. True love is a precious thing, and it will wait for you. She was young and I was foolish, she was glass and I was stone. I shattered her in ways only girls can know.